Hello and welcome to Life Lessons with Barbara, and thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Barbara Aline Johnson, and I'll be sharing lessons I've learned over many years of living, and also some I've learned from my work with others as a counselor, therapist, consultant, and life coach. I am also the owner of BEJ and Associates LLC, a transformational coaching and consulting company. My team and I specialize in troubleshooting. We are experts in dismantling barriers that stand between you and the life you truly want to live, or that business you want to create or grow, or that project or masterpiece you hope to create. At this time, I'd like to give a shout out to Wdrb Media for giving me this wonderful opportunity to spend these few minutes with you. And I hope you're enjoying After the Rain that's playing in the background. That mellow tune is one of several creations by the phenomenal Lois Lady Mac McMorris, lead guitarist extraordinaire. To download After the Rain and to hear more of her tunes, go to my website, bej-associates.com. And you can also hear as well as see past shows that we've done. Again, that website address is bej-associates.com, and you're listening to Life Lessons with Barbara. Now, today's show is, of course, going to feature some highlights from the wonderful, the fantastic 80th birthday celebration that just took place this past weekend for Dr. Joe L. Dudley Sr. Today I am sharing about the first 10 minutes of the keynote speaker's address. Now, this is someone we should all know. He is one of only 3 black billionaires in this entire country, and his name is Michael V. Roberts. Listen to his bio and a little bit about his story, and we'll pick it up again next week. So at least this will whet your appetite, I'm hoping. So stay tuned.
Business. 2010, President Obama appointed him to the National Advisory Council on Innovation and Entrepreneurship. 2010, he was bestowed a 33 Masonic degree. In 2011, he was named the Entrepreneur of the Year Award by FraserNet. 2011, he was bestowed the 68th Kappa Alpha Psi Laureate. In 2012, he received a Lifetime Achievement Award from Morehouse College. Yes. He is also the recipient of Honorary Doctor of Laws degrees from Lindenwood University, Morris Brown College, and an Honorary Doctor of Humane Letters from Tougaloo College. Dr. Rollins has been selected as a participant in some of our country's most prestigious programs, Citizen Ambassador Program and Security Delegation to China in 1996, Civilian Attendee of Army War College in 2001. He was the Joint Civilian Orientation Conference Southern Command in 2008, and he was part of the Fraser mission to Ghana from 2014, and also Egypt in 2017. He has served on the publicly held boards of directors of the Home Shopping Network, Alamosa PCS, and Acme Broadcasting Company. Additionally, he has served on the boards of trustees of the International Council of Shopping Centers, the National Association of Black Hotel Owners, which he was chairman for 10 years, the National Association of Black Broadcasters, and scores of others. His philosophy of life and business is succinctly expressed in his book, Action Has No Season, Strategies and Secrets to Gaining Wealth and Authority, where he states, you are the architect of your life. You are the inventor of your destiny. Just as Michelangelo could take a piece of stone, chip away the non-essential pieces, and produce David, you too can chip away the status quo, traditions attempting to restrict you from achieving and manifest your vision into your destiny through action. Dr. Roberts is a highly sought-after keynote speaker and lecturer and has spoken at numerous universities, churches, community organizations, and business conferences. Both in his book and his speaking engagement focus on a central theme. I want people to become actionaires. Right. Now, let me draw your attention to
That right?
The video
You know, they
screen.
made billions and broke barriers. Today in our special series, Black in America, Ed Lavandera introduces us to two brothers who have built an empire literally from the ground up, and they never forgot where they came from.
You know you've arrived in the business world when your office can look like this.
Yeah, this is all my stuff.
Michael and Stephen Roberts launched their business empire from a historically black neighborhood in North St. Louis. They estimate their company, which holds everything from hotels to TV stations, to be worth almost $1 billion.
So someone watching this who said, you know, that's really easy for these guys to say. They've got millions and millions of dollars. They can go out and buy whatever they want. I have 2 quarters to rub together. What do you tell that person?
Then we also had 2 quarters to rub together. We weren't rich, we weren't poor, but we just never had any money either.
We tell folks, learn it, get your hands dirty, low sweat equity, and then you will know it. It becomes yours.
The Roberts brothers say the key to success is putting ideas into action. They are relentless workers, always looking to make a deal.
We're creatures, we're animals of the earth. What other animal retires? I mean, if a lion retired, today, tomorrow morning becomes breakfast, right?
Mike was elected first.
They were both elected to the St. Louis Board of Aldermen. Out of a one-room office, they created an empire made up of 76 companies with 1,100 employees. They run TV stations, hotels. They own commercial real estate and telecommunications companies. Their name adorns every property. The Roberts Village, the Roberts Loft, the Roberts Mayfair Hotel. But don't try comparing them to Donald Trump.
And what may appear to you today as ego, 40 years from now will be legacy. And black folks need legacy. We have to have examples of successes in order for us to be able to let the generations to come know that many of the successes that occurred by African Americans in this country can be seen and pointed out and can be emulated.
The Orpheum Theater in downtown St. Louis symbolizes the Roberts' quest for legacy. Decades ago, their mother and other black people were only allowed to sit in the highest balcony. Now the Roberts brothers own the theater. That is priceless.
Hey, Mom, how you doing?
Ed Lavandera, CNN, St. Louis, Missouri.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Michael Roberts.
After sitting for a while. It's quite an honor to be here for this very famous octogenarian's birthday. And I was telling my wife that, man, I'm gonna have a hard time because number one, last year was the keynote speaker was Minister Louis Farrakhan. And I was speaking to the most honorable Joe Dudley. And so I said, in your wildest dreams, would you have ever thought I would have had the opportunity to speak like that on behalf of Mr. Dudley? And she looked at me and she said, yeah, I think you would have had the opportunity, should have the opportunity. But Michael, I will tell you something. You've never been in my wildest dreams. So, family is very special, of course. And, I'm proud to describe, my parents. My dad is 94. Still drives. 39 years at the post office. On the day he retired, now almost 40 years ago, our retirement gift to him was a box of business cards that said, we'll be seeing you in the office on Monday morning. And My mother, who's 84, one of the little stories I like to tell is the very week that I graduated from law school, my brother had graduated from college. He went on to follow in law school as well. But in that very week, my mother graduated from college. And that's tenacity.
Yes, it is.
And it's also the way mamas are. They're just not going to let their kids get too far outstripping them on anything. And they will remind you very quickly who they are. And we just experienced Mother's Day just a week or two ago, and how special are our mothers. All of them. I have 4 children, and they are doing very well. I will say to you that all 4 of them graduated from law school.
That's okay.
All the businesses that I've built and run, and the thousands of employees that I've had, and the hundreds of millions of dollars I've made, don't judge me on that. Judge me on how I raise my babies. We have 6.5 grandchildren, all under the age 6 and under. I say half because next month I'm expecting Martha Roberts III.
All right.
Capitalism. Capitalism rings throughout America. But for whatever reason, we in the African American community have been afraid to acknowledge that we live in such a society. And if we had lived in a socialist nation, we'd be called socialist, right? Mm-hmm. If we lived in a communist nation, what would we be called? Well, we live in a capitalist nation. And yet, so many of us don't quite understand that word and don't realize that you are a capitalist. I spoke to many of you yesterday, and I said that I started off as an entrepreneur. And an entrepreneur is one who builds wealth for his or her family. But a capitalist builds a legacy that will be sustainable for generations. That is why Joe Dudley is the quintessential capitalist. I also said yesterday that I used to be an entrepreneur, but today I'm a cold-blooded capitalist. But I also said cold-blooded in the Rick James sense. I got an amen for it.
Well, as you can tell, we really did have a great time. The speakers were all awesome, and the whole event was just wonderful. And we'll be doing it every year, as long as it takes to get enough money to get that foundation built. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, go to my website, bej-associates.com. So at this time, I just want to, for my life lesson for today, I want to reiterate what I heard all weekend long. We need to leave a legacy for our children and our grandchildren so that they will be able to compete. And that is my life lesson for today. Namaste.
BEJ & Associates LLC offers a broad array of services, including life coaching to help achieve your personal goals, planning, facilitation, and presentations of workshops, seminars, and conferences, various customized services, diverse and personalized addictions intervention, and organizational staff development. We specialize in dismantling barriers to individual and organizational achievement. BEJ & Associates. Enlighten, inspire, motivate at bej-associates.com.